Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer, MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov up front alongside Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. The first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
And talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
That's 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Again, Drexel Carrington can't hit it. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
Good rebound from Edwards.
You have to hit that. You have to keep the defense honest.
He tries for three. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist. And it's blocked by Gove.
You can see Gov tracking that shot through every frame. Nice anticipation, a great block.
They get it back. One, that's good. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now Carrington. Carrington for three. And Callahan pulls it down.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Now Edwards. He's got 10. Basket, good.
His skills, they're matched by his relentlessness. He's in the middle of everything offensively.
Outside, Lund. To the inside. Outside, Pagan. Pass to Carrington. There's the three. Knocks it down from distance. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
The high fly is leading. Out to the right wing. The three ball. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
I'm sure Lund feels the contact.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
And here are the high flyers now. Yep, that one goes.
Fonte Mills, typically he's the setup guy for his team, but look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
Pass to Carrington. Buries it from three-point range.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Back to Edwards. Basket number 8 is good, and he's now 8 for 12. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington's coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
With 4 to shoot, they get it back. They can go 2 for 1.
But they need to play it smart.
It's Callahan. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
From deep, it's MP. Hits the three-pointer.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
And that concludes the first half. High Fly is leading this one, up 6, and plenty more to come right after this. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And it's High Flyers with the ball. 6-point game. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Another shot, and Lund lays it up and in.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
2 points as that one goes.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball is supposed to be played. That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
Left side, Edwards. Expanding his range. On target from long range.
You believe he's scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
Pass to Lund. To the middle. And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
Edwards outside. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. The whistle's on Austin Lund.
First team foul.
First one for him falls.
High Flyers, MP. 2 shots.
Both shots are good from the stripe. The attack from Sac Trail. Martinez outside. To the paint. Lund. And it's blocked by Gove. Down low. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
This is his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team combined.
To talk about Carrington at the line. One of the few times he's not running, swiping, or just launching from deep. One of the top momentum prospects around, and he always is in motion.
And here's MP on the outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's Sac's ball. They trail by 9. Carrington. He's covered by Edwards. Inside. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Heads-up play on both ends of the basketball there. The steal and quick push on the fast break.
That's rapid-fire basketball at its very best.
And here's Lund. 10 points for him. Pagan misses. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Pass to Cunningham. The fadeaway. MP grabs the miss.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
From deep, nails the 3-pointer.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Here slams it in.
It's hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer to that question. Sensational alley-oop.
You see something like that, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing. Wow.
How about the pass from the big man, Callahan?
Mills with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Edwards' shot is good.
They've looked terrific in transition today, and that's had a lot to do with their success.
Oh, it has. They've done a good job recognizing any time they've had numbers and then taking advantage. We've seen it again and again. He's been working on to score inside with ease.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line is no good.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down.
Pass to Carrington. MP grabs the miss. Here's the High Flyers. 10-point lead. Now Mills. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Sack with another miss. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And from there, you expect him to drop it in every single time.
Martinez outside. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And so that'll do it for now. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
I'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP,
Hey.
great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Never that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you. Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High Flyers is just more my style of ball.
Oh, what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet. Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Loon Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove up front alongside Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Now here's O'Neill. Diaz. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Pass to Robert. Now Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Diaz. Finds Bird. Shoots over O'Neill. And it's wide right, hits off the rim. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
It goes on Mitch Mitchell. First free throw is good.
MP taking 2 shots.
Both fall at the line that time. And Diaz. Pass now to Harris. Diaz. Back to Harris. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Rejected by O'Neill.
Strong awareness from the forward. He sends that ball back.
Quit trailing here. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Outside, Harris. MP grabs the miss. Mills, left side. From deep, it's MP. It's good, and with that basket, he's now 5 for 9. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Now here's Diaz. Here's Harris. Union Elite again can't hit it. Mills from deep. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Devontae Mills.
And I'm starting to see the momentum clearly swing in their favor.
High Flyers.
And here are the High Flyers now. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here. Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
The kick out to Mills. Back to Edwards. Good, and that assist goes to Mills.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Now here's Bird, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Takes the three. Offensive rebounds. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's Callahan, and here's MP on the outside. That counts. He's put up a baker's dozen, making 8 of them.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
Nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
Knocked away and stolen by Edwards. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. The High Flyers lead this one, up by 16. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. And Union Elite has possession. It's a 16-point game. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Some very effective speed and intensity from Mills, creating tight coverage on his assignment.
For 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Outside Diaz, pass to Robert. Mitchell. Outside for Diaz. Bird. Off the mark there with the 3. Puts one up from 19. O'Neal, no good. The glass. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now here's Mills. He's got 6. Count it from distance.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Mitchell on the wing. He's covered by Edwards. And the shot goes in.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Three-pointer, Bird. Gove with the rebound.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
And it's good for 2.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Now here's Diaz. Pass now to Harris. Diaz with it. He's picked up by Mills. Bird on the wing. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Edwards outside. Back to Mills. Off target from three-point range. And so Union Elite has it here. And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level. That play sums him up. He works hard to get the board and has no hesitation on the finish.
To the paint. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Inside points, they're important for O'Neal. He needs to show that he can score from anywhere on the court.
Mitchell outside. Here's Edwards. Inside. And finished off by Callahan.
A big-time play at the hoop from Callahan, going up strong for the jam.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Here's Bird. Gove with the rebound.
That's a low percentage look, plain and simple.
I have no clue, no idea why he took that one. Coach can't be happy with him at this moment.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Now here's Diaz. Bird, guarded by O'Neal. Fades and shoots. The shot from Bird, no good.
I don't know if he just ran it.
Now Casey, covered by Robert. Kicks it to El Madawi. Now Edwards. Knocks down the long J.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell
2 minutes.
outside. Back to Bird. Trying his luck from deep. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Gotta give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
Edwards. Diaz covering.
3 points.
Shot's good by Edwards.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Pass to Dunn. El Madawi. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
To the middle. Here's Harris. Dunn brings it down. Now the High Flyers with it. They lead by 24, their biggest margin of this one. Edwards, that's good.
MVP.
The only tough part of that basket for him was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
Bird outside. The pick from Harris. Fires from D. The shot comes out. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Move, I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. Can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my
listen.
agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.